Oh, we need our bowl too. Oh, what's happening, everybody? How we doing today? Oh, how we doing? We definitely need a bowl. What an experience this is for us today, too. I like to think that every single day that we have is an opportunity to do something better. You said you was the first, Claudia. Appreciate that. How you doing today? How goes your day? How goes it? I'm really hoping that I can just use this to make a circle and keep it moving. Let's go. All right, y'all. So today well, is that day that we're gonna try to finish this one up real quick, and we're gonna keep it moving. Now I didn't really use any other markers except for the yellow one today. I mean yesterday, and so the difference is the difference is that we're really probably going to use the colored pencil for a little bit. And I'm really hesitant because there's almost no need at all for us to um, yeah, there's really no need for us to use any other colors because yeah, because that's really it. That's really it. And let's see, let's see, that's not it. It's partial. It's right here. It is I think the library. Oh, what a day, man. What type of day? What type of day are y'all having today? Always ask how people are doing because something about the days don't what's the word? They don't always seem the same for everybody. So I'm trying to match that energy with something that I'm experiencing as well. And yeah, like just really just really trying to figure that all out, man. Just really trying to figure out what the heck my day is supposed to feel like based on the amount of energy that I have, the amount of et cetera, et cetera. What's up, Spot? How you doing? You said you sub to me? What? Oh, that's what's up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for subbing. What is it that you do? What's your? Do you use your channel as well, your YouTube channel, to like to make content, or like how do you? Yeah, fill me in. 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 Yeah. Fill me in and don't let me down, please. You said, yup, you do? What? Yo, I'm gonna have to check you out. You have like 6 million subscribers too? You have like all the subscribers? Is that what is that what you do on a daily? Or do you have a goal that you're trying to accomplish as a content creator? Because everybody's got something that they're looking for when it comes to creating. Everybody. Every single person I've ever talked to has told me they have a goal. You say you don't make content? Oh, okay, 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 okay. I'm just being what's the word? I'm being you said do you play Roblox? Oh, I do play Roblox. I do, I do, I do. Actually, I gave I had I had a small little wager today because I had to go somewhere, and sometimes things don't happen um because we're not supposed to do things in certain ways. So today I made a wager that um I can wager some Robux, some Robux, and I did, and I lost. So very interesting. Very interesting that you brought that up too. You said your name is 88880 Jake. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't have a way right now to connect with you on there, and it's been quite a while as well. But yeah, we can maybe play one day in this distant future. Yeah, yeah. What games do you play? Are you yeah? Tell me what type of gamer are you? What type of All right, let me get into this real quick. I'm gonna figure out. Okay, so I really just have to figure out the colors and everything for her face. I'm gonna do her lips, and I need to move on to the next character that I have to make today too. So I don't want to struggle and filling up these spaces for her, um, the colors for her lips. So I really have to get through this, and it's not gonna take a long time. I just have to take time. You say you like my drawing? What's up, Erica? How you doing? Ooh, how you doing? You said okay. Yo, yay. Grow a garden or dead rails. Okay. That's a good suggestion as well. It's a good suggestion. I don't think I've ever played any of those games on Roblox, but I'll definitely check them out. My son probably plays them. He probably got to them before I did. Let me see. What was the last game I did play when I was on Roblox? No, we were building. We were actually building. The last time I actually opened up Roblox, we were building care. We were going to do an animation, so we were using the builder to do animations for, because that's what he said he wanted to do. Yeah, that was the last thing that I remember playing. That's interesting. My son and I, because he's 10 and he likes to play. So he got some Robux today because I lost a wager, and I thought that was pretty awesome because I thought I was gonna win. I could have sworn I was gonna win, and I wish I could have shown you guys what the wager was, but I guess it doesn't matter because it wasn't like that type of, you know, wait and see type. But it was pretty interesting. It really was. I think I got interesting. Erica, what do you do? Do you make content too? I mean, you didn't say you followed me on this platform, but I'm just asking because it's interesting to find out what and why and how, because I want to make content for everybody, but obviously I can't please every single person that comes up here to watch my content. But I want to make things that, is watchable and, celebrates, each individual in their own way. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing. Yeah. You said, what's your favorite crime? Illess bien le disessing. Ooh, I don't know how to speak that. I don't know what language that is. Is that Spanish? If it's Spanish, my son and I are going to when I finally move into my place, we're going to learn a different language because I really need to learn a new language. Yep, that's what I need to do because I think it'll be healthy 100%. Because I don't know everything, and learning a new language will help you open up your entire spectrum of, yes, just that. I don't like I like the way it did that, but all right. So I got to do the ears. Let me do the ears first, and then we can move on because I think that's a benchmark that we are ready to move on to something else different. Yeah, yeah. So does anybody else draw? Does anybody else create? Or are we here just for the entertainment purposes? Because I don't mind. I just need to figure out like some differences on content, some differences on how long I should be streaming. Because some people don't find me until I'm actually streaming. Some people actually find me when I'm not streaming. So they catch, the end of my stream and may not get the opportunity because of the time of the day, just like a bunch of stuff. So mentally, I'm trying to coordinate how how all of that stuff works. Yeah. Anybody? Anybody? But I do like this red though. I think this is mahogany that I have in my hand. I didn't look at the pencil yet, but just like that, we are we are great at what we're doing today. Even though I just woke up, I swear I just woke up. I feel like I don't know. I feel different. Yeah, that's how I stated. I feel different. I really do. Yeah, what a day, what a week. It's been an interesting week. I've taken phone calls all day long, and something about that just draws your energy. Yeah, not that you probably know anything about drawing energy, but like you give people attention. Yeah. Yan, Mary Ortega said hi. Diana, what's up, Diana? Did you learn or did it come naturally? I believe at this point, this is something that I had to learn. I had to understand what it is that I'm doing. Yeah, yeah, I had to learn it. I sure did. I went to school first to figure out the basics, terminology, principles of usage. Studied some of the things that would make it easier in a way. You know, maybe some different types of just like different types of things that would yeah, yeah. I don't know if I want to. I felt some type of way about her skin color yesterday, and even then, I'm like, I like the fact that her skin is not, because it's like really hard to blend, and yeah. So I'm trying to take the easy way, but I don't want to take forever trying to blend. Yeah, I just don't want to take forever trying to blend because most of this is blending. That's all this is. I feel like if I had a marker that could help me lightly blend, I would do that too. Oh, I would do that. Okay, let's see. So we do have some other markers, and we could try and play with some of the colors. Because, yeah, we don't have to. Let me see what it'll do if I touch. Yeah. Because remember, like if you're doing something, don't do it the hard way. Do it the easiest way you can figure out how to get like the thing you say you want to get. Like I'm trying to learn how to become a better realistic creator. That's what I love doing. I love creating. And so if I'm going to do something one way, then I know that there is a way for me to get it done rather than taking forever, which I don't know if this is. I think I still need to fill in her face. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I like the light parts, but it doesn't have to be. She just. So this is a female's like facial expression. And I thought of it because, yeah, I thought it would be a good idea. So I started on it and I was like, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. But like I said, I don't want to take forever. This shouldn't take me all night. I shouldn't be working on this until the early morning because I already finished it. I just need to add the dark shadows to her face. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. And the less like sunny spots she has, little white spots, the darker those those spots will be, and that would just cast like some nice. Yeah. Because all of this is supposed to be colored in. This is the bottom of her chin. You'll see. You'll see. I'm just working in a process. That's it. You'll see exactly yeah, what her face is supposed to look like. Except for this line that I created, which I don't know how to get rid of this line. I might have to use a white. I might have to use a white marker to get rid of that line on her face because it's not supposed to be there. And I didn't realize that I added a white line. So it looks like a scar. And she doesn't need a scar on the bottom of her chin. So let's see if we can clean that up. Like I said, there are zero mistakes when you're creating. You just have to do it the way that you choose you want to do it. Just do it that way. And you should be good. Yeah. So we're just going to clean up that line. Like I said, I'm using all the markers. And so even if I don't or I do feel, um, I can just erase. Erase. And I'm using this as a rose. I believe this one's rose, right? Right. It's rose. But that's what I'm using oops, to touch up the colors on her face. Yep. It's supposed to be darker on this side. Yeah. And everybody stopped chatting, so sometimes I get nervous about that. I'm like, wait, did the stream stop working? Because I know I had a full attention of people, but that's cool. I understand. We go places. Yeah. All right, I can add this yellow to cover up some of this spot. I think we could figure that out because she does have some bright spots, but it's not everywhere. I don't know if I'm able to get that line out of there, but I'm gonna try my best. Because that's all you can do is just try your best. If it just keeps coming back up, I'll just keep putting white over top of it as if it's a blank space, and then add the yellow again to make it gradually going to change the color. And she has some really nice features that I added yesterday, so I'm hoping that we just figure out how it's supposed to look. And all of this is supposed to be darker too. I still want to make sure I get that part. This is all light here. Just want to over it. Yeah, so this is yesterday's start of the stream. And when I tell you, if I made something that I've never made before, this was definitely it. I didn't anticipate at all that this would be, I think her light should be right here on the side of her nose. But yeah, I didn't really anticipate any of this being, there's some more light here. Hello, son. How you doing? I'm stretching too. Somebody asked me if I'd like to play Grow Garden or Dead Rails.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay. You
don't even play Roblox.
Okay. Well, thanks for telling my chat that I don't play. Appreciate it.
What? Your username is 8880. Yeah.
Jake. Yeah.
I'm about to go. Oh,
Okay, go check him
God.
out. My son's he's gonna follow you or play. Yeah. Son's like, yeah, you don't even play. He's right. I don't play. Not as often. Cause like the last time that I played, it's been a while. Um,
Is that really?
but played the builder though.
What builder are you talking about?
The one so we can make the animation. That's what we were doing the other day. So I did play Roblox, just not any of the fascinating games that were structured on.
Well, I'm just trying to look.
I see. I see you just trying to look.
Yeah, that's definitely them.
It's them? Okay. Well, my son's gonna follow you because he really. Where's the tip? Let me get the tip of this marker. Yeah, I just don't have. I guess I don't have. I mean, I do have every day to play. I could play. I could play Roblox. Where'd the marker go?
Dang, watch out.
Why does the marker like disappear?
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch
I
out.
just had the white marker. I hate that. It's just the markers just be going places. Yeah, I have some gameplay of Roblox on my gaming channel. But just couldn't play it often, so it was yeah, just like that. But I'm sure you'll find a friend. My son will definitely play. He's on it like not every day because we don't allow that. Because something about playing that game every single day. Oh, it's in my pocket. I don't know. It's a weird place to be every day. Like, just like I said, we can learn. We can find time to learn a different language. We don't have to do the same thing because we can learn. Like, we draw, we ask questions. I'm trying to edit right now our second video um, for our podcast. And we're going to take it in some different places and maybe we'll ask some more questions based on Roblox. Maybe he'll find out, you guys will find out why exactly I don't play Roblox every day. And not saying I don't play Roblox because I do, but I just can't get to it. Like maybe if I spent like maybe an hour, you know, a few, it wouldn't hurt. But yeah, I don't think it would hurt. Just just that. I think I need to make all of this. I need to cover up all of these spots. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do for the next one is just make sure I cover up as many of these spots as possible. These little sunlight spots. And I was using them to find out where exactly her face, her light and her dark spots were on her face. Yeah. Because I want to teach people. That's really what I want to do. Like somebody can teach somebody how to play Roblox, a game or build or something like that. But I really want to teach people how to create art because I have some skills that others would love to use to help them create. Because I've created like Yeah, I guess I'll just say it. I've created things that people probably will never get to see in their lifetime, only because my actions have yet to reach that far out yet. And I'm hoping one day somebody's like, "Oh yeah, I came across you making something, and it inspired me." Because that's what I really want to do. I want to inspire other people to make things because that's just the talents that I have. I don't like I don't surf, I don't skateboard, I don't I was about to say cook, but I do cook. There's no choice in that one in life. You have to cook. But like I just those are my skills. So I like to paint. I like to tell stories. So all of that is what I can do and I can share. You know, because that's what I'm capable of doing. And I'm sorry this is taking like really long to increase the speed for this one because I don't want to take the first 3 hours in this stream to paint the rest of her face. That's what I probably should have just did. Yeah, that's the skills that I have, and I can tell like really cool stories. So I have that type of imagination. Like okay, so like this one time, I had the idea that I would go somewhere, and all I had to do was figure out how long it was going to take me, who all was going to come with me, and what we were going to do when we got there. And that's your story, right? So you just start from there, and then you make it interesting. Like, okay, we had to ride the bus for about 8 hours. Okay, this 8 hour trip was spent sitting down most of the time because it was early in the morning. So we were sitting, sleeping. And I realized that all of the other people on this trip, this train at this point, that's what it came down to. It was a train that everybody was going to be asleep at the same exact time. And I thought in my head, I was like, you know what? I was like, if we're all asleep, I said, could somebody come up here and take all of our belongings? Like for real, like, you wake up and you're like, wait, where's my watch? Did somebody take my watch? And then you realize that other people are saying the same exact thing too. Like, where's my phone at? What happened to my phone? And then so they ask whoever the person who holds the tickets, like, well, where's all our stuff at? Right? And they're like, what do you mean? Like, there's nobody else on the train that could take these items and et cetera, et cetera. But then you realize that you're not even headed in the same direction that you were in the beginning. The train is going in a different direction on a different line. And everybody's like, wait, I was headed here. How did we get? And so the structure of that possibility happening was in my head. And so I was like, you know what? I said, I don't think this is right. So I looked at my phone and I didn't have any power on my phone. So I couldn't even tell you where the heck we were going because I didn't have power. And I was looking at my friends and they were like, I don't have power on my phone either. I can't tell you where we're at. So we asked the ticket what's her name? What's her name? The one that holds all of the tickets and stuff like that. We're asking her like, yo, like something about this is not right. And they're like, well, you're headed here. So she gave us the map and they're like, this place doesn't exist. And she says, well, that's where we're headed. And all of the people that are on the train are headed in the same direction. You have to be. So I was like, no. I was like, we're headed to New York. What are you talking about? And she said, no, you're headed here. And so everybody's like so confused. And we're like, no, somebody did something that changed where we were headed. And so we're all like arguing because it's not correct. Now, a few people say that we were definitely headed in that direction because that's what they got on the what's up, Shoto? Of course I remember you, Shoto. How you doing? How you doing? And so a bunch of people are like, yeah, no, we're headed in that direction because that's the destination. And so I'm like, my friends, like, I think we were supposed to be at this place like already. How did we miss our stop, et cetera, et cetera? And they're like, we're not there yet. Wherever we're headed, we're not there yet. So a lot of the people are angry. I'm not sure if I'm getting that color right. I really want to smooth out this color. Um, it's not bad. Like, I really think this is a good color. But anyway, so we're just, we don't have a choice. We just have to keep going. Wherever we're going to head to, we would contact, some type of authorities when we get there to find out how we all are headed in a direction we didn't plan on going. So yeah, so that's how I would tell a story, and that's how I would base it. And I like doing stuff like that because it's like your imagination can take you anywhere. Anywhere you want to go, you can make up anything you want to. You just have to have like, certain rules and stuff like that. But yeah, you can go anywhere with your imagination, y'all. Yep. Welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If this is the first time you've ever been to the stream, I am full of rain, and today we are drawing emoji faces. And I think this was like the perfect thing to start because I think I need to fill the rest of. I don't know why I really need to fill the rest of her colors on her face, but I guess that's what I need to do. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I can just add the darker spots to. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Like I said, I'm always trying to learn. And so as I go, I'm also teaching myself there are ways of doing things. So don't get like upset because you're at a place you've never been before. Sometimes you just got to relax, and once you get there, you'll realize that you were supposed to be there. And that is the fun part. That really is. Yeah, sometimes the destination is somewhere you already picked. You just got to get there and figure out how long you're going to stay. Yeah, because you can always turn around and go back as if you want to. But I think going forward, with anything going forward, is the best way to succeed. Yeah, you can stop and ask questions. You can stop and get, acquainted with whoever. But going backwards, yeah, one, two, three may not be it. All right, so we're gonna fill in this other ear. So, like I said, this is like a marking of how we're supposed to make this look. Shoto, what you been up to? How's your channel coming along? You got like 50,000 subscribers already. Traveling the world, people are acknowledging you're the greatest. Is that what you're getting? How's your summer treating you actually? That's a good question too. Because everybody's in like this summer mode. People are still working and learning, but yeah, how's that? How is that? So usually when I get quiet, I'm like concentrating, trying to make what I think correct. Yeah. Just small iterations of things. This is just going to press just a tiny bit harder on here. Yeah, I'm going to have some exciting news in a few weeks. Can't wait. I think we're going to do like, I think we're going to do um, IRL streams instead of like always just drawing streams, but I haven't gotten there yet, just yet, but I have so many thoughts of how I want to make that happen. Play some games, make some things up, follow some good promise on where we're headed to. Because I said I want to do shows, like real shows. I want to invite people to come and create, um, not like what is it, like paint and sips or whatever, not stuff like that, but other interactive modes where people can create at the same exact time. So at least you'll have something to take home. You're gonna pay for the show, obviously, but at least you get to bring something back, other than memories or pictures or whatever else will take you from start to finish. What's up, life of nature? Good morning to you. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I just woke up too. I woke up pretty late. I don't know. Just been like really sleepy, and I can't get a hold of can't get a hold of that. But yeah, I've been sleepy. It's weird because I'm like, you don't have to feel bad about being sleepy during the summer, but it's like always something you got to be doing. And that's what my brain is pushing me to. Like, yo, you realize you ain't did this today, and you ain't went this place today. And my brain's like, yeah, go somewhere, do something. And I'll be like, my body be like, no, I want to go home and go to sleep and go home and do nothing. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's what it's been like for this summer. Usually during the winter, I don't even care. I'll go wherever. Summertime, it's like, oh, it's hot outside. Oh no, we're not going outside at all. We're not even playing those games. Yep, 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 yep. All right, I don't need these spots there. Just like I said, I'm actually figuring out how to paint. And a bunch of people will probably tell you, oh, they're experienced and they have like 15 and 20 years of painting and creating and all this other good stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but every day you're still teaching yourself something brand new. It's not like you're making the same exact painting every single day of the week. So, yeah, I just erased that whole entire thing and it looks so different. It looks really different. Yeah, yeah. Just wanted to lighten it. I didn't want to get rid of it. I did that though. I don't know. Even adding the rose color to it, I'm not feeling it. I really like the white spots in her face. She got her face. But whatever. I did what I did. I did. And I think I am going to darken And darken the corner of her mouth with this. Is this dark enough? That's more. Yeah. Because you really can't see the interior part. It's like 2 times darker. Yeah. So, which one is this? I kind of wish that when I picked up markers, or when I picked them up, that they would tell me exactly what they were, so I didn't guess during my streams what color I'm using. Because people ask questions, and even if I put it in a description, I'm like, I don't even know, because they don't have any colors, no names for the colors. It's like, oh, you picked up this marker? Good luck. Good luck trying to figure out what this one is called, because we're not going to tell you. Ever. Ever. I guess that's the fun part, too. Oh, I'm painting her lip. Now, I don't know if I have another color to match that. I don't. It's supposed to be lighter on the edges, but why can't I figure this out? Why, oh why, can we not figure that out? Her lip was like, it's in the V. This, I think it's because of this marker did that. Yeah, it's definitely the marker. Crazy banana balls. Crazy banana. Yep, it definitely needs another marker to do the end, to fill in. I'm concentrating, y'all. I'm concentrating so hard on this creation. The concentration is so concentrated for all types of concentrating reasons. I really don't know what color to make her teeth though. But I think she has awesome, awesome, awesome. Interesting. I feel like I want to go over, just go through this. Just because it's supposed to be smooth. Let's see if this pencil will do it. Somewhat, but I need it to be like the surface. I said I wanted texture on her surface of her face, which means that I would just have to add pores, and the pores would bring out all of the color. Yeah, it would soften and accentuate her face. All right, so we're gonna spend like another few minutes, and then we're gonna keep this going. Cause I think I got what I said I wanted to get with this. Just trying to figure out what her lips should look like is, yeah, is the issue. Ta 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 ta. Yep, we will not hear more of that stuff when we move. That is for sure. No more of that crappy. No. We're gonna be in a better place with our existence. Yes. Yo, why do I get up here every single time and feel like I want to watch a movie? What's up with that? What's up with that? I'm pressing just a tiny bit harder so I can blend her lips just a tiny bit harder. XP, what's happening? Glad you're joining us today. Of course I remember you. Why would I not remember XP? You have experience points. Why would I not remember that? XP, how you doing today? How is life at this point? Are you living your best life out there, wherever you're staying at? Because if not, somebody else is trying to. Let's go. Let's go. Said you are. That's cool. I'm glad to hear that. Now, if you said no, I would still say the same. Let's go. I would just be like, "Yep, you got it. You're working it. You're figuring it out. You got it. You're almost there." I mean, it takes us some time to get there too, especially in this type of weather we live in. Pencils. I still want her lip to blend way better than it is right now, and I'm not mad at it. I just want it to be. I just want it to be. You said good. I saw a chat say good morning. So you've been live streaming since morning. I believe their morning is my night, and I've only been streaming for 54 minutes. So no. That would be cool if I was streaming that long. I would probably have like 600 subscribers at this point because everybody would have caught me live streaming at this point. Maybe I might have to do a morning live stream and see. Nah, I can't do it all day though. The days, I can't. I don't know who can do 24-hour streams, but I just can't. There's so many interruptions during the day. I had to go out once today. There's no way I would have had to stop the stream at that point because sometimes you just can't go with me. There's some things that people just got to do by themselves. I like that. I like the way I said that. Yep. Yep. But that would be it. I would have such a good time like doing it in real life stream. out and about, just energy, just figuring out her eyes light over here. Oh, I don't think I can get away with that. Does that make sense? I'm trying to see if I can get it to see if it'll blend different with this white pencil. Ouch. I don't know why my son has the most energy at night. I don't know what's up with that. He's like, oh, let's just punch holes in a wall, or let's throw stuff around the house, or let's play Roblox for 12 hours. I don't know why. I just don't know why, y'all. So she's got, like, her teeth are not white, they're an off color. And I don't think I have. That's the last thing I think I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna move on because time. And this thing is slipping off my finger. Ouch. Yeah. I do have gray though. We're gonna see how this gray matters. Ooh, that was a song. It's gray. It's definitely gray. She has teeth. Because the rest of the part is supposed to be white. Because no one's teeth are really white. No one. Not even, what's his name? No one. Somebody told me that one day. And I was like, wow, you really have white teeth? And I was like, what? Since when? Oh my gosh. Because you look in the mirror and, sometimes you're like, yeah, they're pretty clean. I don't know. Just a mental thing. Just mental stuff, y'all. Just making up stuff as I go. You said okay? Yep, yep. No, that was Life in Nature. He gets up at a different time. Yep. And catches the stream. So if I make her teeth gray, then I can put like parts where they're shiny or darker. Because if I add black, it's not gonna happen. But gray is like a little off-white, and yeah, good substitution for darker colors. I think. Like I said, I'm just working my way through the color spectrum of creativity today. I'm trying to figure out where her lip begins and darkness begins. I'm trying to do edges. She does have shadows underneath her teeth, even though just trying to figure out where they all belong. Because I don't know what y'all can see, but I see a face. And in that face has a smile. But the smile has like light white spots. And if that's true, that means the rest of the color of the teeth are darker, which means that her teeth are not really white. That makes sense. Because she has some lighter spots in the front from the camera, like right there. Yeah. Make that push real hard when I did that. Sorry. I'm not even gonna lie. Today was a very interesting day. I think every day that I get up, somebody is always trying to test me. Does anybody understand that? Somebody's always like, it's like this weird puzzle. It's like, oh, did you know this? And then it's like, if you didn't know, I'm gonna take advantage of that you didn't know. And I'm like, what the heck? I I'm trying to solve a situation. And sometimes they say, well, just let the situation solve itself. But I'm like, maybe that's just like a test. Somebody gives you a Rubik's Cube or they give you a math problem and like, hey, I need you to figure this out right now. And I'm like, I don't want to. And then it's like, yeah, you don't have to. And then you sit and you think about it. It's like, well, maybe I could have figured it out. Maybe I could have. And it was like, well, why didn't you? Because I gave up. Like, and I'm like, okay, it's okay. So sometimes I feel like everything is just based on some type of weird test. Like somebody's watching us to be like, hey, I bet this person can. Like, and it's like, if they can, let's see how bad they really want to, like really want to win or really want to figure it out. And then after you finish, it's like, did I really figure anything out? Or was this all just part of some mental game of, I got you, and you didn't know? Yeah, that's what I experienced today. So hopefully, for the next 30 years of my life, I made a good choice in this game of X, Y, and Z, because that's what I felt like it was. Yep, just that. All right, I think I'm pretty fascinated by her face. I don't really think that I need to go any further. I think I need to start on the next one because stuff. But I think I did a good job. If you guys don't like it, not much I can do about that. So I'm gonna start the next process of faces right here because it's closing time. Does anybody? No, nobody knows that song. That song is super old. I want his or her ear. I want them to be close, but I don't want them to touch. Let's see. And this is not the same circle either, y'all. Just to let you know, it's a different circle. I guess I could just use like this. I could have just used yellow too, but so I'm standing up because I can't see from that angle. I really want to make sure that they are, like I said, close, but I'm just gonna come down here. We're gonna start our second character. I think that's right. I think I think I got it right. I'm just gonna go a little to the outside. Because the jawline usually presses outwards. Let me come down here. Actually, I had to stand up for this one. Like I said, there are no mistakes. I'm just using my best judgment, my guess judgment on how the face should structure. So we can do whatever it takes to get to get that right. Slow down. I like that. That's a good face. I did kind of want to make them circular though too, but I didn't. I'm not. Yeah, her head is really supposed to be circular, but I don't think I have enough room. Maybe I could have made it a little tiny smaller too, because the ear, if the ear is out here, earlobe is out here. Like I said, I didn't really want them to touch ears or anything, because then that would be like really weird for you guys. For me, that would be cool. But I said, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Hopefully, hopefully that's correct. Yo, I took this nap today. Oh my freaking goodness. It only took me 40 minutes to nap. Like 40 minutes. And I woke up a minute before the stream started. And I was like, okay, a little groggy or whatever, but I think this ear is off. I think it's I think it's off. No, it's actually on, but yeah. And then our eyebrows. Got eyebrows. And then we got the nose. Bottom of the nose. Yeah, this ear is not the same. It's not. The eyes should line up just about here. So I'm crossing my T. Where this eye should be. And yeah, that's it. Like little tiny, I just added like little tiny marks, little marks. Yep, yep. Let's see, this is the side. Yep, you can see that. That's all. That's all she wrote, y'all. All right, so we're gonna add another face, except for the teeth. We got to make sure that we don't add any color within the teeth. But everything else, we gone yellow. We gone yellow. Yep. Yep. Oh wait, I gotta figure out which face I'm gonna draw. Hold up. Hold up. We're gonna draw a sad face. Let's go. We're gonna draw a sad face. I kind of want the ears not to be that elongated though. You want to take a break? I think I want the ears to go down that far. Actually, this character doesn't have any teeth whatsoever. It is a sad face. And some days, am I sad? Do I get sad? I don't think I get sad. I get, what's the word? I get even. I try to balance everything. That's about the same size. I try to balance everything because like I don't know what it took for me to get to that point. Like I don't know if I'm mad at myself or the nose is really much higher. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't put the ears at the same place. Oh, buddy. That makes a different facial structure too. That really does. Maybe this person is laughing. Okay. All right. I guess we're gonna do a laughing. That's gonna be a laughing. Never mind. We're not gonna talk about. Oh my gosh, what is up with my? Yeah, we're gonna do a laughing character. That was a smiling character. We'll do a laughing. Nice painting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thank you so much. 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 Let's see. And even then, this character's freaking ears are really low. Um, happy life. That it is. Sorry, I'm just a little stuck because I want to make sure that this character looks the part. It does have a forehead that's like a little. You get a little bit of forehead. A smiley life. This one's a laughing life. That's what this one is. It has a huge tear in its eye, and we're gonna make that. I'm just trying to figure out where everything is supposed to go based on the face. And the ear is like, the nose is all the way up here, but I didn't realize, I should have looked at it too before I drew it. Because it depends, like when you laugh, your ears are lower on your face than it is higher. And now I feel like I'm gonna make another face that's gonna be the same, and I don't want that to happen. But what I can do is make sure that the mouth is identical. So if I even this out, right, I have to center the head. It's the center. Please don't move. I have to center the head right here. It's about right here. Okay. So that's the mouth. This is going to be the mouth. This is the nose. This is the teeth section right here. I'm just putting like small marks so I can identify exactly how far each one is apart based on, yeah, so I can get it right. Right.
Your hair's all up there.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's all the way up there.
Dude.
I know, dude.
Dude.
I know, dude. I know. I'm just trying to figure it out, dude. So that's the teeth, that's the mouth. These are the lips. This is the nose. This is the area for the nose. This is here. this is the outside because that is higher. So just like I said before, if I get quiet, it's because I'm really concentrating so hard that I don't want to get, yeah, I don't want to get confused. Because sometimes it's like, oh, you're doing it this way, so my brain is on focus mode. Because you can only do one thing at one time. That's it. Anything else, you're constricting your process. So I'm trying to figure out where the nose is supposed to be. And I think the nose is not wide enough either. Because remember, if a character is laughing, their facial structure is totally different than they are crying or, um, yeah, all of that stuff. So I'm trying to put where the details would be. And I think that his nose has to go. Um, I think the nose has to be like a tiny bit wider than this. I think it has to be out here. Sorry. I thought I had it on this one too, but I didn't. So that is your nose. Okay. And then the laugh lines are right below. You said, is this laughing Buddha? I think so. I think that's the, yeah, I think that's the reference. Yep. I'm just trying to get it right. Trying to get the width. And so I said the eyes are here. I believe that fits. It might just be a little bit above. This is the outside of the eye. And we're just going to take it to that laugh line. Please let me get this one right. So, yeah, that actually looks correct. And then the eyebrows are up here. It's like really far. And then on this side, it's the same exact thing, and it starts exactly in here. and then it ends closer. Sorry, I was saying something and then I got really intense trying to figure out where everything is supposed to go. It'd be like that. Yeah. So this is a male. If you guys didn't get that from the last drawing that I did was a female, so this is definitely a male. So I have like most of the parts where I said, um, yeah. So now I can just come in and I can just add the colors of the pencil for the eyebrows because I made it. It feels, and so I was explaining the train situation. So whenever we're headed to somewhere, we are explorers, adventurers, and that's what we're always going to be. I don't care who you are. If you say you've never left the house, like I understand that, but you still had to go to the bathroom. So you're still destined to explore somewhere, go and do something with somebody. Um, and that's how it is. We're all explorers. We're like our forefathers and mothers. We're what they were, but just at a different time period. So our adventure could be short distances. We love going short places and coming back. That feeling of getting back home to our security is something that has kept us leaving and figuring out how to get back home. And so I like, wait, you said you're laughing? I like that. I like your painting so different. Anyone's? It is. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I don't have to tell y'all. I'm showing you. Like, done. So, so what I think of, how we all do the same exact situations because I am a traveler. I've been traveling my whole entire life. I traveled when I was a kid. I traveled when I finally left, and graduated from school. And I was like, you know what? This is where I'm supposed to be. And I felt so comfortable knowing that I would come home one day. And it's funny because I didn't come home for a very long time. But I felt that part that I had to explore the rest of the world and then come back and tell of all my adventures. For real, for real. And some people don't feel like it's that way either, but you don't realize that we're doing the same exact thing the people before us did. You just don't realize it. You don't have a single clue if you're not paying close attention to just what I just said. You're like, oh no, I don't really go places. I never really left the state or the country or the region or something, something, something. And I'm like, yeah, okay. How'd you get here then? How did you get to this destination? You had to figure out how to get here. You had to figure out how long it was going to take and if you can get back. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part where I'm trying to stress that we're all here as adventurers. Yeah, make no mistake. Like, I don't have to lie to you because I've been doing it my whole entire life. And I was like, wait, does anybody else do this? And so I would ask other people questions. It's like, where have you traveled to? And they're like, oh, I haven't gone any other places. And I'm like, really? You've never left the state? And they'd be like, yeah, I've gone to Florida or I've gone to this place. And I'm like, yeah, then yeah, you've traveled. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny because, then you don't realize it because maybe people have never really asked the right questions to get that answer. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to pull an answer out of you that, that's their own way of like tricking you into, you know, saying the right thing or getting the whatever. But it's like It's like we all have a lot of things in common. We just don't realize it until people ask questions. And you're like, oh, well, maybe I did travel. Because I met this one guy, and I'm telling you, I met this one guy, and I had my passport at the time. And I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm well traveled. I've been to a bunch of places, and I started describing where I've been to, and he's like, he's sitting back listening to all of my crap at this point of places that I've gone to. I'm not saying that where I adventured to was not like prolific in my life because it did. It made me who I am today. And I just felt like my ego was riding on my shoulders a little bit when I was telling them, I went to this place, I stopped here, I had breakfast, and then I hopped back on the train and went to this place, and I caught a flight, and it was early in the morning, just all of this stuff. And he was like, "Oh, that's real nice." And then he was like, "Well, I've been to 12 countries." And then he said, I have like four passport. It was just crazy. He was like, for every place that I've been to, and he just started to describe things that I never even thought, of going or doing or accomplishing at that point. And it made me feel good that other people did more than what I did in my lifetime, because maybe the next person I talk to, maybe I did more than them. Not saying I'm like trying to be like better than them or anything like that, but there's always potential for me to look at it like we still have places we can travel to because our travel just never ends. It really doesn't. Like my son, he doesn't even realize how much he travels. Like he has to. He has no choice because his parents live in two different states, and his uncles and aunts and cousins live in different states. So we travel often to do those functions to make sure that we all meet up together. And I think I got this one just a tiny bit lower than I wanted it to. The eyes are supposed to match up, but shoot. I think it's supposed to just be a little bit higher. I think so. I think I might have to erase that because I'm feeling like it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think so. So, like all of those things made me feel good about the fact that I was able to share something with somebody of my travels because, it's cool to question where we're going and how we got there because, some people are like, hey, I took this train and I got there way quicker than taking this bus or taking this airplane or whatever the case was. And it's cool to be able to share stories like that because I made it. And so did the guy that was telling me that he went further than I went in his life. And even though he was older than me at that point, he must have been in his late 50s or something. And I was in my late 20s at the time. And I was just like, dang. But he made me feel like I can go just as far as he did. Like that's possible in my lifetime. And I really did enjoy the conversation, even though it was a short-lived conversation because, um, yeah, it was a short-lived conversation. We didn't. I was traveling. Ha ha! I was traveling at the time, so that's cool. It's cool. I just thought about it like that too. I was still traveling. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I did something with the lips. I think they're supposed to be just a little bit wider in exaggeration, but we're gonna try and figure out what. We're gonna take it here, and then we're gonna take it to the corner here, here, here. I really want to make these lips like super. Oh yeah, the character's eyes are closed too. And I don't know if I explained that before, but any character that I have with their eyes open are usually they're usually carrying something. Anybody who has their eyes closed are usually sleeping. That's how I think of people. When I see people, they're usually carrying something. Does that make sense? Like they're headed somewhere as travelers carrying something. But if you're asleep, you're not carrying anything and your eyes are closed. That's usually how. I justify my characters, and that's how it's been for a while. Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right. So it looks like we're gonna get this Samayo on the way. Yep. All right. Let me see if I can get this correct. It's just a line, but there's like so many particulars. And I think I got it right. And there's a lower lip here. Got a little bit of lip there. And, but yeah, like traveling, I'm gonna travel. I know I'm gonna travel again at some point in time. And that destination is going to be amazing because, well, because I made it. That's how I look at it. And I've flown a bunch of times. Like I can't even count anymore because I stopped counting of how many times I've taken flights and gotten to places and like, oh, we made it. And that's how I thought of it, rather than, oh yeah, I'm gonna count this flight as this flight and count this time as the time that you know, I don't know. I just like, and sometimes I drive more than anything, so that part of the possibility is different. So, what time is it? It's only 9 o'clock, but I feel like it was like way later again. Probably because I'm talking. All right, so the tooth at the bottom here is there. There's the lip. And we're going to take this open mouth. I hope I get this right. We're going to take you. Take you. And we're going to curve. Nice. And then we're going to take this curve in here, which is a lot of skin on this character. It's really weird. But we're going to go, I think this is round enough, but we're going to make sure that we have enough lip, enough lip skin to go here. All right. I think I need some water. Please, sir, may I have some more water? Please, sir. And then the bottom lip is functioning as if there's not much going on in between here, but it gets thicker. And scratch this here and match this. Yo, he has the craziest smile ever. I've never seen such a smile in my entire life, but he does have a smile. Lips. And it's weird. Like I really feel like I'm taking like baby steps to draw. It's so interesting that I feel like I have to take inches, not even inches, but centimeters or millimeters. But it's fun. I think some other people like to sketch beforehand, and I'm like, no, we're already here. Might as well. I think his eyebrows are not thick enough either. Let's bring his eyebrows in this direction, just a tad bit more. Yep. Yep. He gonna have the longest eyebrows in the entire existence of people. I don't want him to have a unibrow, which would be really. That would be cool. I would like a unibrow for him, not for me. My hair is close enough on my forehead as it is. And we're gonna push this out just a little bit. There and there. So I appreciate you guys being here too. Thank you all for the likes. I have 11 freaking likes with one person watching. Go figure. Go figure. I'm so happy, y'all. I think I have a new subscriber too. I can't see it until I refresh the chat, but I thank you so much for being here, y'all. I thank you so much for like giving me this opportunity to have like some of your time for the day. You know, even though you're not gonna stay here like the whole entire, the whole entire. Huh?
Look at my
Okay,
avatar.
okay, stop shaking. Oh, he's got a suit. Where's your suit at? Where's your suit at?
I left it at home.
Oh, okay. Do you want another suit?
Do I want another suit?
Yeah.
Depends.
Oh, I see you thinking about it too. I saw you thinking
Maybe.
about it.
Maybe.
You said maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Tell it to mommy. See what she say. See what she says about it.
I'll tell her when if I actually want it.
Yeah. I'm not trying to push that. That's what you. He drew. He's on. Wait. What game are you playing? It is a Roblox. Okay. So he made his character. His character has a suit. It's Luigi, and yeah, it's a good. It's a good. It's a good representation. He's wearing a suit. Luigi. Luigi is wearing a suit. Wait, the edge is supposed to be right here, which means that his nose hair is way wider. His nose is way wider here. And then it comes down here. All right, y'all. Let's put some pep in our step real quick, cause yeah, I said pep. Pepperonis in our step. I think it could be out here too. I think his face is wider, but it's supposed to. His jaw is supposed to lean a little bit because he's pulling the skin from his face in one direction. Yeah. But I think I have everything to start coloring again. All right, let's get this party started. All right. Yeah, we definitely should have went out for a walk today. When we came back, we should have just went for a walk, and then deal with life. That's what we should have did. Like I walk every single day, and that makes me feel like I'm traveling somewhere, even though I'm just walking around the block. Now we have a treadmill, so it's even closer of a walk there and back. Oh my gosh, we got like 15 minutes. Holy Christmas tree. I didn't even realize we were. Wait, am I? No. His face does look like it's on a lean. Hold on. It looks like it's supposed to be this way. I couldn't see it. Yeah, I couldn't see it that way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, this is me at my best today. It really is. My energy is different today, though. Like I said, I've been like really sleepy. I don't know what the heck that is. I'm thinking it's because of the cycles. There's another cycle. Bless me. There's another cycle of yeah, and I'm like sleeping to it. That makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, you're not too far before you're gonna figure it out. Yeah, because everybody has a cycle. We just don't realize it until you're in it. Yeah, just don't realize it. So, um, so his face is lighter right here in this area, and his face is shiny right here. And this is a male. The first one I drew was a female. And in order to get the light spots, I have to figure out where they belong, but it's cool. We're just gonna color all of this. All of it. Oh, I was supposed to darken the eyebrows too. We're gonna go and do that real quick. But I'm gonna color. Um, should I make? Yeah, I have to do it too. I forgot. I have to make the I have to make the dots. He is crying right here, and I almost forgot about it. Yeah, he is crying. I don't know if this was like the exciting part. Maybe it was. But he is crying. Yeah. And yep. I didn't forget. Trust me. I did not forget. I just saved the best for last. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I'm worried about this other line on his face, but we'll focus on it later. Because there's a small line that I'm not familiar with. So we'll come back to it. Dang, I've said so much today, haven't I? So much. Let's just do dots and see where that takes us to. Because there are some lighter spots here. Can you take a break? Thank you guys again for the. Thank you guys for participating in the stream today. It's interesting. I feel like I'm following the same premise as everybody else when they say thank you for liking the stream. It's weird. Thank you just for being a part of my day on everything for real. Because y'all don't even realize how much this really helps my goal. Because I do want to get monetized. I need subscribers, obviously, and I need to continue to make content. And I'm trying to make content that is not the same as, I guess, every other person. I like to make videos, but I haven't sat down to like create video like drawing videos because I still think they're dry as heck too. Just like watching paint dry. But I'm trying to create something that is different instead of just the whole generic because I am creating stuff that specializes um, yeah, in painting. So I want to fixate on. So that's my goal. So my goal for this channel is to see where I can take it. And the best, I'm going to add this as white. The best way to do that is to do things that, people don't normally do. So that's what, okay, please be careful. And, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't know what everybody else does for their channels when they come down to drawing. Maybe they might draw horses or ponies or baby horses or ponies. But I really like to draw things from my imagination. I guess this is a part of my imagination because I thought of something and I was like, yeah, you can do that. Just do it. Um, but in the end, I'm also using my skills because I do have a skill. I have a superpower. I'm a superhuman, and this is what it looks like. My superpowers, because everybody's got superpowers. Yeah, everybody does. And this is what mine looks like. You're doing that on purpose, aren't you?
I'm doing one person.
Shaking the TV, the monitor.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay, bye. See you, Life of Nature. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for.
Oh man, now you're not gonna have any viewers.
Oh no, no, I'm not gonna have anybody to view. But then again, like I really don't know who, until you say something, I really don't know what type of content I'm making. Because I'm just making stuff. Yep. Bye bye. See you later. Thanks for being here for a little bit too. Thanks for sharing your morning with me. Thank you.
Oh, somebody came.
And somebody left. Let's use how it goes. That is the circle of life. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I almost fell.
Are you hungry?
What?
Are you?
What'd you say?
Are you hungry? How do you say what?
Why do I say what?
Yeah. How do you say what?
What do you mean? How do I say what?
How do you say what?
What?
When I ask you if you're hungry, as if it's like
What?
me asking if there's a bird on the ceiling.
What?
Yeah, exactly. That. I think the eye is supposed to be closer. Am I tripping? Are you supposed to be closer?
Yes. Yes. It is.
Oh man.
Not everything has to be perfect.
Everything has to be perfect. His eye is supposed to be closer here. Like completely pick up and take his eye just a tad bit closer. And I didn't realize until I did half of his face. Can you? Dang it. You said I'm waiting tomorrow. Let's go. I'll be here tomorrow. Yeah. I got some more paint.
Oh man, we forgot to get corned beef hash.
I will be here.
We forgot to get corned beef hash.
I guess you got to find something else to eat then. So much other food in there. So much other food. Yep. Dang it. This really makes me mad because I had that set up and I looked at it and I was like, I think that's right. And now it's not right. And there's like really not much I can do about it either. It's not a mistake. It's just that weird feeling that I'm being watched. Just playing. I am being watched, I know. Nope, I'm not being watched. But yeah, like his eye is supposed to be here. This is the eye of Ra too, and nobody heard that. But this is you can get demonetized. I'm just playing. Man, I really freaking because when I made this spot on his face, I was like, wait, it's supposed to be there, but then his eye is supposed to be up here, and I didn't. See that? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out though. Figure it all out. Then I feel like I made his eye like still way too high. What are you doing? If not today, then tomorrow. No, no, no. Well, you have to figure out something to eat so you're not starving. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish up this. I'm gonna finish putting as much as I can. I thought I was gonna start on the lips, but I don't think I'm gonna have time. I don't know what I was doing, but I feel like I was not. I don't feel like I was going fast enough for this. It's weird. I was drawing the whole time though. It wasn't painting. I was drawing. Let me see. I'm gonna put life of nature was here. Ah, that's funny. Who else is here? Who else is here? I can't see who you are if you don't chat, so I can't draw your name on his face. I would love to draw, but I can't because I don't know who's here watching. I don't want you to be embarrassed. Yeah. But yeah, his eye is like subsequently lower, and it's like really irritating the crap out of me right now because I figured it out. It's not wrong because I don't think I can ever make a mistake while I'm painting, drawing, or creating. It's just a different way of looking at it. That's all, and it's probably gonna bother me because I can't fix it right now. Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna keep going because that's the way you gotta do it. Just keep going. Just keep going. And luckily, I just bought two new markers, so just in case this yellow like stops working, decides that it wants to take a break from spewing out molten lava yellow. Can y'all see that? Yeah, you can see that. I'll have a replacement. I will just pop open the other cap, start drinking. No, start dumping. That's the word. I'm not drinking paint. Don't do that. I did drink paint one day though. Somebody watched me do it and didn't say a daggone thing. I was like, bro, are you into stuff like that? Like watching people in agony? I'm serious. I did it. It was on accident though, and I was like, this is not good. I didn't realize that the paint that I had in one cup was subsequently too close to another cup, and I put like 2 drops, and maybe more than that. And yeah, it didn't turn out. I mean, I was fine until a few days later, and I realized I had drank it. No, not the best way to start your weekend. That is for sure. I think I want to cover. Where's the white? Where's the white marker? I need to cap this. Just looking down. Looking down. Yeah, I think we're gonna cover this up. And that should make it feel better. All better. You wanna know why? Because I made it. I did. I made it. I just need to add just a little bit of a line here underneath. Yeah, yeah. Just make a darker line just to make sure. I actually can do this blue one over here too, y'all. That's what I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna add a lighter blue. And that will be the shape of the teardrop. Yes. I'm just gonna fill that in just over a few thousand times. And that edge is really dark too. Y'all see how I'm doing this, right? Are y'all watching? Are y'all craving some more? So that looks good. I'm going to that is way too dark. I need you to not be Oh, I just pushed all of that blue up there. What the heck is that with the tip of this marker? Hold on. The tip of this marker has like the craziest. Cut that. If I can cut that, that would be nice if I can cut. I can't cut it. Cut it. You gotta cut it. You need to cut it. Hold on. Oops. Now. Now. We are cooking, y'all. What are y'all making today? What are y'all making? Yo, we're gonna have to do a cooking stream too. Would y'all be up for that though? On the real? If I did a cooking stream, I would cook something delicious. I don't think because I went to the outside of this. I think I have to reinforce this white first. Yeah. There we go. Then I can do. I'm just going to use some tads. Because tads are great. You know what tads are? If you know what tads are, put that in the comment section. If you know what tads, TADS stands for. If not, I'm going to tell you. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you what tads stand for. I'm just going to go over this like one more time. Because tads. So, there are only 3 types of ways to draw paint. There are cross-hatching, scratches, and tads. Tiny ass dots. And trust me, I already said it, I thought about it before, and that's exactly what it is. You can't go around it, you can't go through it. It has to be what I just said it is. Tiny ass dots. Because this is the only way that every single one of the most creative, the most known artists have ever created in their entire life. You're going to start out using something that is going to scratch the surface of another medium, right? You use paper, I'm going to scratch the surface. Or I'm going to add cross hatching. I'm going to use 2 lines to go across each other, right? And that is the only way that we've ever created in our entire life. Now, this is something that I specialize in because I create this way with all of my artwork. In order to get this, I use tads. I didn't really use as many cross hatching as you could see, but it did take place. Like the color fixation, this tear in the eye is all cross hatching right now. You just can't see it because the colors are identical to each other. But that's what I'm doing, cross hatching. Going one way and then going the other way. Going one way and et cetera, et cetera. So I believe that this face is on point. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add a darker color for the eyebrows. Because I first used brown or red. No, I used red first. And so I'm gonna use a darker brown to help. I think this was the same color. If not, so I can do the fill in. But it's supposed to be a darker color from the red because there's red in everything. It's either red or orange in everything. Everything exists the same exact way except for plants. Plants don't have, well, they do have red in them, but they use photosynthesis to light their way, so it's a little different. But I'm also using cross hatching and scratches on this paper. I'm going against the grain of the hairs so I can make it thicker. Even though it went this way, scratching this way, I'm just going into it, if that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just to make it thicker. And it'll look more realistic. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna get a few more minutes on this and we're gonna call this one a W for today. We're gonna finish this up tomorrow. I have to finish the teeth. I have to finish the rest of the colors. And we are awesome today. We did a great job. Despite me being super tired today, I have the energy because I'm a Power Ranger. I found the energy to morph, to mighty morph into a ball of lightning and create something super magical. Because I created another face just like that. I took my time. I didn't yell and scream. I probably could have been yelling and screaming. I can't wait to get in my house. Oh my gosh. This is going to be so, like, I don't, so many days. I'm probably not going to scream as much because I'm probably just going to lose my voice if I scream all the time. But it would just be fun to just yell and scream instead of being quiet all day. Because sometimes you just need to yell. Like, freaking yell, bro. Like, that's why all the other streamers who yell and scream, they have like more viewers because they get to do that, which everybody wants to yell. But if your mom comes in, if your dad, your grandma's sleeping or something, and you just start yelling, you're definitely gonna be in a lot of trouble. Your neighbors are gonna be like, "Yo, this dude, if he don't stop screaming, you know, you know." Oh wait, you know, I have to add yellow. That's that because that's not his eyes. His eyes are these right here. This is where the eye is closed. So we need to add red first and then dark brown. Or black, excuse me. It's supposed to be red and a darker pencil. Where did it go? Maybe I could just use, no, yeah, it's supposed to be these two. So we're gonna go in here with this red because everything has red in it. Get it? Red it? Red in it? Red? You get it. You get what I'm saying? And then this freaking eye right here is awesome. I just need to figure it out. I'm just gonna start on this side because time. Closing time. I'm gonna add another. Yeah, this is only like about packing in as much as possible. Because hers were brown, but I'm gonna make his completely. His eyelashes are gonna be black. Yeah, black. And actually, everybody's gone right now. Cool, 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 cool. So that means I can just end the stream now because nobody's watching. Yes. 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 Okay, so I believe it's up there. That's right here. Yep, 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 yep. All right, y'all. Well, I think this has been a fun, exciting day, and I had the best day ever. I made some very conscious decisions about my life, and although you didn't really get to see everything, you got to see a big part of what I do and how I get it done. So, if you guys want to come back tomorrow, I'm going to finish this one up tomorrow. But until next time, I will see you. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It says I'm wait. Okay, it says I'm waiting tomorrow, and then it under. Yeah, 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 yeah. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll finish this one up, and yeah, that is all I have for you today. If you have any questions, statements, if you guys want to buy a poster, because that's what these are. These are 22 by 28 size posters, and I have them on my website. It is in the description of this here live stream. If you like any of my other posters and you don't see a poster that is on the website, it's because I didn't post it. Because I'm going to do a show and sell it there or showcase it there. If you want me to make you a poster, you can commission me to do a poster as well. You can head to my email and just email me. Yep. And I'll put that.
What? Oh. Shoes. The shoes.
There it is. There's my email address. And you can commission. I'll pretty much draw anything. I'll paint anything. I'll put it on canvas. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Just hit me up and we'll make it happen. But until next time, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next one.
Can it even fit?
What?
The shoes.
What shoes?
The shoes. The shoes.
On the fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh good.